It is a high-stakes game of what's become known as silicon diplomacy. It's where the world's two biggest economies battle it out for technological supremacy. At the centre of all that, chip giant Nvidia has found itself walking a precarious tightrope between Washington's stringent export controls and Beijing's vast, lucrative market. What does it all mean for the markets, which for now seem to be betting that the artificial intelligence boom will triumph over any geopolitical turmoil? Well, it's an unprecedented move from Trump's White House, and it's one that sent ripples through the sector. Both Nvidia and AMD have agreed to hand over a staggering 15% of their revenues from specific chip sales to China. In return, they get the crucial export licenses they need to access a market that is worth billions of pounds. Chinese state media, though, has launched a sharp attack, claiming Nvidia's H20 chips contain a backdoor that would allow for remote shutdowns, potentially. They're framing that technology as a national security risk, urging consumers not to buy. Nvidia's forcefully refuted that, though, stating its chips are secure and have no such vulnerabilities. Despite the noise, investors are still piling into tech. Nvidia's stock gaining more than 1% on Friday. The tech-heavy Nasdaq had jumped nearly a full percentage point, closing at a fresh all-time high. Seems the promise of the AI boom, it's currently just outweighing any concerns that people might have over trade tensions. Okay, let's bring in Nadia Ebelassi, Equiti Group's senior market analyst, who joins me from Dubai. Great to have you on. 15% revenue, I said, it's a pretty staggering figure. You don't see that too often. Do you think this is a one-off, just because of the potential profits to be made, or could this become the new norm?
Hello, thanks for having me. So I think potentially it could be both. It's likely to be a start. And based on that, if it works out, I think it's likely to be a template for the tech sectors, and especially for big giants, and especially exports coming in from China. I think that Nvidia and AMD have agreed to this, and they said that they're okay to do this. And I think that the US has given them no choice. It's become sort of a policy right now in the US. So I think it's likely to stay this way, and I think that we could likely see more giants tap into this.
How much do you think these negative reports coming out of Beijing claiming the H20 chip has got security concerns, how much do you think that they are based on genuine intel, and how much is it just there's so much money at stake they want to boost the chances of domestic chip makers?
I think it's very suspicious that the timing of this has risen off now. I think this is just another TikTok case, and also sparking worries between investors. But I think that the AI rally, especially for Nvidia, which has a market cap of $4 trillion and is the largest by far, I think it's going to continue, because this is just kind of like a rumor inbox. And I think that based on what we've seen so far over the past 2 years, that there was no breach, in fact, of security reasons. So I don't think that this rumor is likely to be very accurate. I think just it's a bit suspicious that it came at this time where tariffs are being placed as well. So I think that we're likely to see more rumors as well. But yeah, it's very suspicious that it came in this right moment.
Despite these geopolitical tremors, we see the Nasdaq record highs. Is there a danger that investors here are just so desperate to be on what they see as this new tech wave, and where it might take them, that they might be perhaps ignoring the potential downsides?
I think that for sure they're undermining some risks here and there, but the AI basically rally has started over the past few years, not just the past year. And I think that the tech is actually pulling major indices much higher, and it's the solid base that we have for US stocks right now, and that's also pulling Asian stocks higher. So I think this is the base that's getting higher. Before it was the federal rate cuts, which was pushing the rally higher, and now we have the tech sector with promising earnings, doing very well, good numbers. So I think this is the solid base for major indices. I think any sort of inconvenience or rumors or setbacks, they're definitely going to take a downturn. But however, it's proven to us over the past 2 years that it can shrug off geopolitical interruptions, it can shrug off any sort of like a dilemma in the market that have gone out of perspective, and like that has pressured markets so much, like what's going on in the world, whether it's Russia, Ukraine, Gaza, Israel, or any major topics that have come into the market. I think the AI and the tech just seems super resilient, and it's because of fabulous earnings that we've seen and a lot of investors' money going into it, because it's a promise of the future, and a lot of our future depends on it. So it's like just the same as cryptocurrencies, where a lot of people are skeptical, but it's still just pushing strong, and there's a lot of advocates for it.
Nadia, great to speak to you. Appreciate your input. Nadia El-Bilassi, Equity Group's Senior Market Analyst.
Thank you.